Arena! Hey, Chris in the house with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we are here to talk about the Green Forest. More precisely, about how to beat some of the bosses of the Green Forest, the new content of the game. So we are going to start a series talking about how to beat each one of the bosses of this new mode. And we're going to start with Dragonal. Yes, this dude over here. This skeleton. Let's take a look at it. Draugnell, the Eternal Gatherer. This great skeleton here has 3 active skills. All of them are AoE. The A1, Soulstone, the A2, Osteomancy, and the A3, Spine Frost. All of them are AoE defense based. That's something important, okay? So all his damage is going to affect the entire team and his defense base. So that's important information because everybody's going to suffer damage all the time, and if you put decreased defense, you're going to diminish his damage because he's going to lose some of the source of his damage. So decreased defense is something useful for the champion because you're going to get more damage out of your skills and you're going to mitigate some damage of the boss primal source of damage. This is the first point that I want to address about this boss. The second one it is, on his A1, he provokes. On his A2, he lands decreased attack and decreased defense. On his A3, he lands freeze and he steals stun meter for targets under freeze. So he is a heavy debuffer lander. So here comes to the first tip to beat this boss. You need a cleanser and someone to put block debuffs on you. Okay, this is really important to beat this boss, because without it the boss is going to provoke you, and his provoke is for 2 turns, so you're not going to remove it easily. It's AoE, so he can provoke everybody. He's going to decrease your defense and your attack, so you're not going to move. And he's also going to freeze you and steal your turn meter. So basically, if he lands everything, you're not going to have another turn. You're just going to be nuked and die without doing nothing. So a cleanser with block buffs is blocking debuffs is really important for you to be able to move and avoid everything that's negative that this boss puts. And that's bring us to the next 2 things that's important to know about this boss. He has 2 passives. The Death's Cold Hand here, that whenever Draugnell it is attacked, it has 40% of chance of freezing debuff the attacker for 1 turn. Okay, so when you're attacking him, you get the chance of getting freezed and have your turn meter stealed from him. So also decreases the speed of enemies under freeze by 50%. As I said, if he's able to land the debuffs on you, you're not going to move anymore. That's why block debuffs, it's extremely powerful to beat this boss. Something really necessary. And the second and most annoying thing, it is the second passive, Living Reliquary. Dragonal and all his allies are immune to ignore defense effects, so ignore more defense on him will not bring you more damage. And he reflects 50% of the damage that he receives back to the attacker. That's the most annoying part of facing this boss, because if you do not bring HP burn, he will always reflect half of your damage to you. So you're going to die from your own damage if you not get freezed and destroyed by all the CC that he puts. So there are 2 vital things for you to beat this boss. The first, it is HP burn. The second, it is block buffs. You need these 2 things alongside to have an easy walk through this boss. If you have these 2 things on your team, it is going to be one of the easiest bosses of this mode. Okay, let's showcase something around it. So if you made a team that does not have how to cleanse and how to put HP burn, probably you're just going to be CC'd and die. Or you're going to kill yourself on your own damage. On your own damage because of their effect. Take a look at it. We're going to attack. We survived because of our stone skins. But as we attack more and more and more, we're going to die from our own damage as soon as the stone skin is gone. Look at my, look, he attacked, freezed. So our chances of winning are really low if we go this way. You know, we attacked, we are killing ourselves. We attacked, we are killing ourselves. We ally attack. We froze. He's provoking us. We are, if we are provoked, we cannot avoid of attacking him. We will die from our own damage. So everything goes south if you don't have how to deal with the boss mechanics of the freeze and the reflect. So it's not the best way of facing this boss. You're going to kill yourself from your own damage. Okay? And that's not what we want. We want to beat him in a proper way. So, if you don't have block debuffs and HP burn, you're going to just kill yourself on this boss or be totally controlled. So, to make this boss easy, you need these two mechanics. If you have, that's going to be totally different. So let's bring someone to put HP burn, someone to put block debuffs, then we're going to bring someone to decrease defense. And now we have strategy. So we're going to bring, to beat this boss, someone to deliver HP burn, someone that can cleanse and put block debuffs. And we are actually having two cleansers on this team and an extra tip, decrease defense. We have someone here that has decreased defense, so we're going to do more damage. At the same time, we're going to mitigate his damage because all his skills are defense based. So now we have a proper team to try to go and beat him. So we're going to reduce our damages here to not get reflected a lot. We're going to put decreased defense, so we mitigate a little bit of his damage, and we're going to land the HP burn. Landing the HP burn, it is the first part, because when we land the HP burn, we not get destroyed by our own damages. Then we're going to land the block buffs on us to avoid all the crowd control that he's able to deliver and all the debuffs. Now he becomes a very, 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 very easy boss. HP burn, block debuffs, cleanse, decrease defense. When you have all of these, now you're just going to have a easy way through this boss. He does not do any more significant damage to you. He's not dangerous anymore. He's just going to suffer your damage and die, while he does nothing to you. That's it. Okay, so block debuffs, HP burn, boom, very easy boss. Draugnell the Gatherer. If you have champions that are able to deliver HP burn, block debuffs and cleanse, you're going to easy deal with him. Bring a decreased defense to guarantee that you're going to mitigate more damage and do more damage on him. Easy win. I was lucky here to have all the turtles and Cicia to beat him, but There are many champions that are able to do that. Okay, many. I could have used, for example, here Lazarus to use the block buffs. Okay, I could use Ancora to mitigate a little bit of the crowd control and use her as a cleanser. This way we could avoid some of the debuffs, but we really need the HP burn. Okay, the HP burn is something vital to win against this champion here. So try to always put some options of HP burn on your decks to face Draugnell and make this boss easy. Extra tip. If you happen to have Nice, the mythical champion, I know it's a mythical champion, but he's able to solo this boss. You just need to put foods alongside you. Okay, it doesn't matter what are the foods. You just need Nice. So you just pretend that you're going to beat him and you kill yourself in the process. You attack. You get destroyed by your own damage and things like that. While you're doing damage on him, that will accelerate the process. You attack, you get reflect. Everybody attacks, everybody's getting reflects and dying. He's controlling us. We are killing ourselves. And that's what we want. When we transform with Nice, you just put his A2, now it's only A1. Okay, while under the block damage, you can A2. Okay, and that's it. You're gonna have enough resistance and you're gonna heal enough, even without the block damage, to just go there and face this boss easily. Nice can just go there and solo it. It is not a problem to this champion because he is very powerful. Okay, you don't care about the CC, you don't care about nothing. He's just going to stay there and solo the boss. It's going to take a while because damage is not that high, but it's not dangerous or anything. Even on auto, he knows what to do. He's just going to solo Dragonal. So, if you happen to have Nice, a boss that you don't even need to care about the mechanic. If you don't have Nice, HP burn, block debuffs, easy win. Easy win. This is how to defeat Draugnell, the Eternal Gatherer. It's, in my opinion, the easiest boss on the Green Forest, and the one that you just need two things to beat it in a very easy way. So, HP burn, block buffs. I sounded like a broken record all this video because it's just that you need to have on your mind to beat this boss. This is Christian in the house with another Raid Shadow Legends video. If you enjoyed this kind of content, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, to like the video if you didn't like it yet, and remember, it's all about arena.